looking at question 4 then. So we've got binomial expansion here. Now they want us to go as far as x squared, and they're telling us here to say what range of values. It's very easy to miss that mark, but it's telling you in the question. I can already tell you what that bit is. Does anyone else know what it is already without doing too much in the question? You literally look for the bigger x. What's bigger, 3x or 4x? 4x. You put mod 4x is less than 1, and then take the 4 over to the other side, so mod of x is less than a quarter. Okay, that's the answer to that bit already. The reason why that's the case, what I'm doing now on the screen, just in case like someone like Seb Cheer is watching on this, because he's asked me to record it, and he wanted audio, so now he's got it. If I looked at the formula booklet here, we want to use this guy here. Now to do that, these need to be in the form 1 plus x to the n. It's not, it's 1 plus 4x to the half, and it's 1 plus 3x, but that's fine. All we're going to do is say let x equal 3x and let x equal 4x. So you see this bit here, that tells you what the range where it's valid for. So literally, because I said 3x and 4x, my two answers are going to be x is less than a third and x is less than a quarter. And it's like me saying, oh, how old are you? So, well, I'm less than 40. In fact, actually, I'm less than 30. So, okay, well, you're less than 30 then. It's the same sort of idea there, okay? Now, what we need to do is we need to change this guy into just a 1 plus n form. So any idea how we're going to do that?
Just put it up top.
Good, just take it up to the top. Okay, so we're going to rewrite this out as 1 plus 4x to the half, and then take away 1 plus 3x to the minus 1. Now what we're going to do is we're going to expand those up to x squared separately before we even do any sort of like nice thing out of them at all, okay? So 1 plus 4x to the half, expanded. Now doesn't it go 1 plus nx plus n minus 1 x squared all over 2? Yeah, otherwise just look at the formula booklet, it's there. So that's going to be 1 plus, and I always put this bit in brackets, so nx, so that's going to be a half, and then 4x, and then n minus 1, so minus a half, and then 4x all squared, and that's the bit that's easy to drop your marks in here because we're saying x is effectively 4x in this expansion. All over 2.1, it's not really 2.1, it's 2.1, which is just 2. Okay? My way of reminding you, if you remember, is whatever that power is there, it's always that factorial. It's like a nice way to remember it. So if we expand that now, we get what? 1 plus 2x plus, don't know whether it's worth putting that, doing that in your head, you might get it wrong. It's actually going to be a minus, I know that already, because I've got a plus times a minus times a plus. It's going to be minus a quarter, then times by 16x squared, but then divided by 2. So minus a quarter, 16 we're back to 4, and then half of 4 is be minus 2x squared, I believe. Anyone else agree?
Yeah.
Good. And then you say plus dot dot dot. Okay? Now for the other one, ignore this minus, we'll worry about that minus in a second. So we've got 1 plus 3x to the minus 1. So that's going to be n, sorry it's not, that's a lie, 1 plus nx, so that's going to be plus, in brackets, minus 1, 3x, plus n minus 1, and then 3x all squared over 2. 2 factorial technically, but it doesn't matter, it's the same thing. And then expand that, we get what? 1 minus 3x, and then we get minus 1 times by minus 2, so that's plus 2. That's going to cancel out with that 2 down there, so we're going to get plus 9x squared, plus dot dot dot. All good? If I'm going wrong, tell me, okay? I won't be offended. So now, because I know that is the same as that, and I know that is the same as that, I now want to take them away. So I want to do 1 plus 2x minus 2x squared. Technically, there's no need for that to be in a bracket, but it sort of makes sense to do it for what I'm doing for the next bit. And then 1 minus 3x plus 9x squared. 1 take away 1. Cancels. 2x take away minus 3x. 5x. And then minus 2x minus plus 9x squared would be minus 11x squared. Okay, and now we'll mark mine. Did anyone beat me to that? Right there, Kif? Say again? Yeah, that's not a bad shout. Oh, and I need to state, I know I've already done it by here, but I need to state that. So don't just write that on the question paper, so you don't hand that in. Okay? Valid for mod 4x is less than 1. Therefore, mod of x is less than a quarter. Let's have a look at Well, I can breathe a sigh of relief because I've got it right. So where do my marks come in? So look, for the first expansion, I'm getting 2 marks. I did that. For the next expansion, again, 2 marks. That'll be 1 for each line. 1 for actually subbing in correctly, and then 1 for simplifying. Then for putting in what I said was that, again, you're going to get 1 for each line here, and then 2. And they have said plus dot dot dot, but Kif, that's a good point. They have said it, but you're not going to lose any marks if you don't write it. It's just to show you that you understand it continues. And then look for this all-important valid 4-bit. You get 1 mark, okay? So 7 marks. So that was a 7 out of 7 solution. Yay.